Erev Tov. We'll get started in just a minute. Cantor Paul's getting ready for the Yom HaShoah, the Holocaust Remembrance Day program. So Erev Tov, everybody. Good to be with you. Start with a song just to get us started. Hine Ma Tov, how good it is for us to be together. Hine Ma Tov u'manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. 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 Hello, everybody, and hello to folks who are with us on Facebook as well. Say hello so we know you're with us, but to those who have, hi to Kylie and Rita. Good to be with you. So today we're going to have an opportunity to say hello and have a little story and count the Omer and then have our Siyyum, our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers. So that's our order for this evening, and so that's where we'll go next. So hold on one second. Just getting the things that I need. All right. Okay. So we are going to, I'm going to start with a story. I'm grabbing it here. This story is called Smack the Coconut. Adam, the first human being, loved to play games, and the animals in the Garden of Eden loved to play games, but they liked very different kinds of games. Animals loved to play games like chase your tail, but Adam didn't like that game. But first, he didn't have a tail. And Adam loved playing Smack the Coconut, where he would take a big stick and try to hit a coconut over the wall that went around the garden. But most of the animals didn't like the game because they didn't have hands to hold a stick. Besides, they thought the game was a waste of a perfectly good coconut that you could eat instead of smack. And the animals like to go to play, I'm going to run around and bite you. But playing that game with tigers and bears wasn't so fun. Adam decided he wouldn't play with those kinds of animals that had pointy teeth. Adam loved to play hit the little white ball into the hole in the ground with a curved stick, but the animals thought that game was silly and would never catch on. The animals loved to play pull on both ends of a rope with your teeth, but every time Adam played that game with some big, strong animal, he got dragged around the garden by his teeth. The animals loved games where they got to eat something or chase something or bite something. And Adam loved the games where he got to hit something or catch something or run and jump somewhere. In fact, the only one game that both the animals and Adam loved was called Jump and Run Around and Make All Kinds of Happy Noises for No Reason at All game. So both Adam and the animals loved to play games, but they liked different kinds of games. God knew what was wrong. God had put lots of animals in the garden, but only one person. God knew that Adam was lonely. Of course, there was a reason why God had just made one person to begin with. God didn't want any person to say, my family is better than your family. God wanted to make all the families come from the same person so that everybody would feel special to God in the same way. This was a very good reason for God, but it was a very bad deal for Adam because it meant that if he didn't want to play chase your tail, he had to play all by himself. So God decided to make Adam somebody to play with. But God knew that it was also time for things to change. The next day, Adam woke up and screamed, "Youch!" He was really sore on his left side. God told Adam why he was sore. Adam, you are sore on your side because last night, that's where I took the stuff to make another person to share the garden with you. I made the person out of that side of your body so that you will not argue about who was better. I want all people to remember that everybody came from you, that you came from me. I did all this so that you and the other person could be a family and have children. And that way I can get out of the people making business. Most of all, I did this so that you will not be lonely anymore. Where's the person? Adam asked while rubbing his side. But God was finished talking. Adam looked all over the garden to find the other person, but all he found was a few animals that wanted to play, I'm going to bite your neck. Later in the day, the pain went away from Adam's side, and after a while, he forgot he'd even ever been sore. He headed out to the field in the afternoon to play a little smack the coconut. And as usual, none of the animals wanted to play. So as usual, Adam played alone. He grabbed his favorite stick, threw a nice big coconut up into the air, and took a big swing at it with the stick. Smack! The coconut sailed high into the sky, but just before the coconut whizzed over the wall of the garden, a hand reached up from the weeds and caught the coconut. Oh, Adam couldn't believe his eyes. Nice hit, a voice shouted from the outfield. It wasn't an elephant voice, and it wasn't a monkey voice. It wasn't a hippopotamus voice. It was a voice just like his, only a little different. Who's out there? Adam asked. That's when Adam saw that the voice was attached to a hand, and the hand was attached to another person. It was another person. The other person kind of looked like him, except also looked a little bit different. The other person handed him the coconut, and Adam said, "Thank you." The other person said, "You're welcome." Adam said, "What's your name?" The other person said, "What's a name?" Adam said, "A name is a word that we can use to find each other. My name is Adam, which God told me means red earth, because God made me out of red earth. If you can't find me, all you have to do is call out my name, and wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again." "What did God use to make me?" the other person asked. "Well, God made you out of one of my bones," Adam answered. "Well, then maybe my name should be Boney," the other person said. "Boney's a good name," said Adam. "Would you teach me how to smack the coconut?" Boney asked. Adam said, "Sure." Adam was thrilled and delighted to find out that Boney loved to play games as much as he did. Best of all, she loved the same games Adam loved, except the game where you try to hit the little white ball into the hole in the ground with a curved stick. Boney agreed with the animals that that was such a silly game, nobody would ever want to play it. Adam and Boney played Smack the Coconut all the rest of the day. Then all the animals in the garden crept forward into the field to say hello to the new person God had put in the garden. The animals were a little disappointed that she didn't have a tail, but they liked her, and she liked them. Then, as the sun was setting over the edge of the garden wall, Adam and Boney and all the animals in the Garden of Eden got together and played the one game they all loved to play: jump and run around and make all kinds of happy noises for no reason at all. except that on that day, there were lots of reasons to be happy. After Adam and Bonnie left the Garden of Eden, they had children. And because of this, Adam started calling Bonnie by the name Eve, which God had told them meant the mother of all people. Bonnie liked the name Eve, but the main thing for both of them was not their names. The main thing was not being lonely, because they had somebody to love. Erev Tov. And hello to Beth and Debbie and Ellen. So it's great to have you with us. All right. Oops, hold on. All right. Aurora, do you have something you want to share?
I love spring break. Today's my first day of spring break.
Today was your first day of spring break. Did you do something during your first day of spring break?
Only take one walk and watch TV. I was all day with my dad for a little bit. And then with my mom.
You took a walk, you watched TV, and you spent some time with Dad?
And Mom.
And Mom.
Mom, but that was the time my dad was watching TV with.
Oh, I see. There was a little bit of time that Dad was watching TV with you. Cool. Cool. Is Ronan there? Can I say hello? Hi, Ronan. Hi.
What you saying, Ronan?
Are you trying to say daddy?
You pointing to me?
Do you want to say hi to the rabbi? Daddy? Yeah, daddy's there.
Do you want to say hi to the rabbi?
Hi, Ronan.
Can I
Good to see
stand?
Oh, he's showing his yogurt.
Oh, I wish I could have some, but it doesn't work through the screen very well.
Yeah, the kids have been like having me make like
Boil
boil fruit for them and turn it into jam and mix it with their yogurt.
Cool.
It's me. Hi.
Hi. Good to see you guys. Enjoy your break.
Zoe,
All right, Becca.
Go ahead. Sit here so they see.
Hi.
Hi.
I rolled my bake so nicely.
You did what so
Very
nicely?
well. Yeah.
I didn't hear the beginning. You did what so nicely?
Really nice.
You
I
did
rolled
it
my bike really nice.
Oh, wow. That's really great. You rode
What
your
else
bike
happened?
really well, huh?
And I went to get I like pie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I got 2 new pixie bells. The other one is a popular one. Her name is Juliet. And the other one's name is Jay.
Jay and Juliet.
Yeah, Riley got the baby pixie bell. His name was Max.
Who's
Cool.
Riley? I don't know why.
Riley is my neighbor. I watched Raya and the Last Dragon with her.
Oh, cool.
How did you watch it with her?
I watched it on my iPad through her screen.
Oh, cool. What kind of pie did you get? And I like pie.
Yeah.
Which kind?
I got a different type of lemon I like pie. Rosie got the Snicker one and she'll have some. Daddy's going to eat it also. My daddy.
Uh-huh. Cool. All right. Thank you,
Rosie's
Becca.
her little pixie.
Yeah.
And what else is happening in the house?
My dad's moving his office
He's moving his office.
back to the living room.
Oh. Where was it before?
In my room.
A lot going on.
It's a long story.
Last year it was moved into her room and now it's moving back into the living room so that she's
All
helping.
right.
She's helping her dad move it.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Anybody else have anything they want to share? What are you sharing, Yvonne?
It's a coconut.
Oh, look at that.
Mailed to me in 1996. You can see the label from the post office.
Uh-huh.
And I had a friend that used to pick the coconuts in Hawaii, and she used to paint on them.
Cool.
So
Was that, it was actually mailed just as a coconut?
She mailed. I saw the mailman leaving the mailbox, and I said to him, "Oh, did I have any deliveries today?" He said, "Yes, you have a coconut." I said, "Well, how do you know it's a coconut?" I'm thinking that in a box, how would he know? He said, "Well, it looks like a coconut." I said, "Oh, okay." So
wow, the address is right there on the coconut, huh?
yes, she used to do. She's a beautiful artist, and she just did beautiful work. But in those days, it only cost $3 to mail it. I'd like to see this going through the machine that they have nowadays.
Yeah.
It had to be hand done, of course.
Yes, of
I thought
course.
it was appropriate.
It wouldn't make it through the sorter.
It was appropriate to what you said today.
So, all right, good.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. All right, so I'm going to share with you the blessing over the counting of the Omer. Give me 1 second. Here it is. And I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer. We give thanks to you, Holy One of blessing, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. So today was the 8th day of the Omer, which means that tonight we actually count 9, which is tomorrow, because we begin to count for the next day. So Hayom Tish'a Yom Shehem Echad Shavua Ve Shnei Yamim La Omer. Today is the 9th day, that is 1 week and 2 days of the Omer. All right, I'm going to stop sharing that. And we are now in our Omer time. I'll just show you quickly for those who are following. All right, share. It's not working. Hold on. There it is. All right. We are now in the 9th day. Whoops. Just right here, which is the Gevura of Gevura. So as we're entering this day, it is the Gevura is strength, awe, or discipline. It's this inner fortitude. That's where the discipline comes from that strength. And today is the time that the Gevura of week 2 and the Gevura of number 2, because each week, each characteristic shows up, are together. So it's a full Gevura day that starts tonight, a day of focusing on inner strength as we're moving forward. And we will move into our Zoom Siyyum. And I will, and then I'm letting people know it's starting now, but we'll be done in a minute here. The reason Cantor Paul wasn't here, he's participating in the Yom HaShoah program through the Jewish Federation. So some of you may want to participate in that as well. All right, here we go. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom Vehamidenu Shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. 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 We're going to end without a final song today so that those who want to move over to our next program can do that. We're back on Wednesday night for our Zoom Siyyum at 6:45. Check your congregational email for all the other things that are going on at TBI. Hope to see you all soon. Lehitraot.